Thank you for tuning back in to Oversaturated Podcast, episode 88. Man, it's been a long time. It's been a long time since me and Johnny did an entire episode by ourselves, man. It's been a few months, actually.
Damn, it has been, huh?
Yeah,
we had guests.
Guest interviews, breaking the wire. We got one more of that. Please be patient with us. I know y'all rocking with it, but we got one more of that. One more. But we gonna get into some hip hop album reviews this week. Man, it was slow starting off with 2020, and then things just kind of picked back up with the music releases, quality music releases at that. I don't think I really heard too many albums. I was just like, yeah. But we go get into a few. Maybe not a complete full deep dive, but just our thoughts and opinions on the album overall. But first, I want to hit Johnny with the Black Thought Streams of Thought Volume 3.
So I've only been through this one time because if I recall, this is kind of long.
No, well, it's 13 songs, but it's only 30 minutes.
Oh, damn! What am I thinking about? I might be thinking about the Busta joint. Anyway, So I've been through Streams of Thought, Volume 3 once. Like the full way through. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed it. Like I was saying about one of the ciphers, like it's real. I feel like it's politically heavy. Which I understand, it's a sign of the times and all that good stuff. But I don't know if that's what I want to hear. I don't really want to hear that right now from anybody, to be honest. I understand what's going on in the world. Like I see it, but I'm trying to protect my own self from it, And I love Black Thought. Like Black Thought can rap his ass off. But I ain't really trying to hear that shit right now.
Now, what's so interesting? I actually have the exact complete other thought,
opposite.
Opposite thought of what you usually. I kind of skim over Black Thought projects. Like I know you can rap, but is it a good song though? Like that, that's what I care about.
I got you.
At least on this Volume 3, I was rocking with some of the joints more than I have with at least Volume 1 and Volume 2. Okay. This is my thing. I never disrespect the gods when it comes to rapping. I don't do that. True. If I said Black Thought was trash, I'd be lying.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Lying through my goddamn teeth.
Yep.
But on this project, I think some of the features, he had to join with Pusha T and Pharrell. I can't remember the name. I probably have to pull it up. But that joint went I think I like Thought along with other people because it balances them out. Some people need they need features. Yeah, because a whole song with Thought because it's just gonna be bars.
I was about to say, is that do you think it's because he just it's just rapping?
And it's crazy because it sounds like I'm critiquing him too bad. He's rapping too much.
He's rapping
too much. No. I enjoy him as a rapper, but I think I always enjoy him on Roots projects and things because he had balance. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to Black Thought solo projects, I'm just
yeah, it's bars, but what else am I getting here?
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's bars on top of bars.
He's rapping, but it's not a song structure.
Yeah, exactly. And that was damn. I don't want to go over the place with that. But yeah, a lot of rappers we have that tendency, right? But I like the song that he had with Schoolboy Q too. I thought that track was fire.
Okay.
I thought that was dope too.
That's what's up. I know I'm going to continue to go. I know I'm going to go back to it, but just right now, I don't really want to.
You don't want to hit it.
I don't really want to.
It, but I found myself going back to this project. That's what I was like. Oh,
that's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting because you didn't think you was going to do that, did you? Nope. Look.
No, I didn't. But I give that man his flowers though. I don't do that though.
That's how I feel about Jay-Z. I'm gonna give Jay. No, real shit. I'll always give Jay-Z his flowers, but fam, I don't care. I don't care.
I feel that. I respect it though. Yeah. As long as you don't be hating, man. Well, I get on you when you hate, but
sometimes the hate comes out because I just be in the mood. But overall, come on, I respect the man's career.
All right, boy. But yeah, let's try this next project. I have T.I. I'll go into that since you haven't listened to it.
Yeah, I have zero interest in this.
I think that T.I.'s project is actually pretty good. he doesn't have too many songs by himself. And you think that that's a flaw, but when you're talking about a rapper that's in the twilight of his career, sometimes it's okay for you to just give me a 16 and let whoever else do what they gonna do. The music is good. Like, I think that, like, T.I. doesn't really make bad projects. Like, the Us or Else is not albums. Like, I'm talking about, like, if you're talking about a studio album, T.I. really don't make those. That's why this only adds to his deep catalog, because Dime Trap wasn't a bad album either. It's just, people you like it or you don't.
Right. Yeah, which that didn't come out last. It came out the year before. Right?
No, it came out in 2018.
2018. Okay, right. So I remember listening to that, and like you said, like, it wasn't a bad album, but it's just not something that I would go back to. Like, it's not something I just like, oh shit, I need to hear that T.I. verse from that one song. Like, I don't know. It's just not. It's not what I'm trying to listen to.
But he had like,
who are some of the features that he had on his album?
Oh, he got Benny on there. The Baker Men's track, fire. He has a song with Rick Ross, fire. Okay. He has a song with Domani, who's his son, fire. Okay. He has a song, and his son and his other son produced the track.
Okay.
So I don't think I skipped the song. I don't think I skipped the track on this album. I just let it ride. The only song one song that's like a low light. T.I., Snoop Dogg, and Jeremiah. Get it up out of here, please. I hate Jeremiah. And Snoop Dogg features just don't, like, it just.
That's an interesting combination of artists.
But everything else?
Everything else was dope.
Yeah, if we're talking about, like, out of 5, I'll give it a 3.5. It's not. Okay. It's not here, but 3. I guess 3 is mid, and then it's like in between mid and solid.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, 3 is mid, right?
Right. Okay. I can respect that.
It's like a 3.5. It's just like if you can fuck with certain songs by T.I., this is it. I'm not. It's not gonna make you more of a fan. I mean, it's not gonna make anybody that was like on the fringe of being a T.I. fan, this is the album you got to go listen to. No, yeah. You want my old stuff, buy my old album.
Right.
Like, it's not it. So, okay. No, that's how I feel about the L.I.B.R.A. album. I'm not saying it's,
It's not bad, but it's not like exceptional.
I don't cut it off. Like,
Right, yeah.
I don't cut it off.
You can ride to it.
I just say that. I can ride to it.
You can ride to it.
I don't like that moon juice track. That shit trash.
Got you. Now, you mentioned how T.I., T.I.'s a veteran MC where you just want to hear him spit a 16 and let everybody else shine on the track. Now, somebody who isn't a veteran in rap, but I appreciate that they do the same thing, Westside Gunn.
I'll have features?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Like, Westside is the equivalent of like a Jim Jones to me. Jim Jones necessarily is not the best rapper. He swag raps, but he can compliment certain people when he's on a track, and it just works.
I like that analogy. I agree with that. So I was kind of, because he's sort of like the executive of Griselda, if you will. So I kind of liken him to DJ Khaled a little bit, because he does he actually produces great tracks. And I don't mean just beat wise. I mean actually getting different artists together on the same song and the song turn out fire. Like Westside, I haven't known about him that long, but from what I've heard, he's been killing that shit.
He has 2 projects that can be in the top 10 this year.
Which is insane. Which is insane. Now, okay, so we here now.
Yeah, let's talk about
it. Let's talk about
Westside first.
Yeah, who made the Sunshine, and then I want to ask you about this album compared to Pray for Paris. Yeah. So
okay. Let me say this. Okay. Who Made the Sunshine is a fire album. I think this is a studio debut, right? This is the Shady LP debut. Am I off by saying that?
Is it not Pray for that wasn't Pray for Paris, was it?
Look, man.
Listen, I
can't keep on. We know who debut album came out on Shady. We know that for sure, but that's a little later in the conversation.
Right.
But I'll say this: Who Made the Sunshine? Fire. You got Slick Rick on there twice. And Slick Ricky still got it.
He do.
Ricky still got it, man. Like I enjoy, like I said, like I enjoy when the elder statesmen can kind of get on there with like the young guns and show that they still got it. The beat compliment, the production on this album is like great. But personally, maybe because I haven't sat with who's made the sunshine more, I still prefer Pray for Paris.
Okay. So I'm the opposite.
Okay.
I've sat with Who Made the Sunshine way more than Pray for Paris, and I love Pray for Paris. Like I really enjoyed that album. But Who Made the Sunshine? First of all, the beats.
Talk about it, bro.
The beats on this shit like are insane. Like I can't believe I enjoy like this. I don't even know what to call it, but it's like grimy trap. It's weird, but you know what's interesting? I feel like the beats complement the artwork for the album. Like it's like maybe he has a kid or something that like drew the picture, but it's like it sounds as if a kid made the beat and maybe he touched them up a little.
Yeah,
it's like but it's dope. Like it's fire.
I get what you mean. Like it kind of has a.
It kind of had an adolescent feeling or something like that.
I was like, maybe that has the element of being a debut to you. Like that sounds like childish or being birthed again. Yeah. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't think about it like that.
It's crazy. And then like I think he has like guest producers on some of the songs. Like he got a song with at least one song with Alchemist, one with Just Blaze, and you can tell.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this Just Blaze.
Yeah, like you can tell, like Westside maybe started creating the beat, and then let's say Just Blaze came in and added his own Just Blaze touches, and you can tell what Just Blaze did versus what Westside Gunn did on the track.
Yeah,
but it merged together so well, and the same thing with Alchemist as well. Mm-hmm. Now, if we get to the features, like you said, Slick Rick. I appreciate the fact that Slick Rick just came on these tracks and was just like so effortlessly, but still fire.
Mm-hmm. It's like his flow didn't sound dated. It didn't sound lottie-dottie. It didn't sound Children's Story. It did not. It sounded like Slick Rick in 2020 rapping.
Yes. And then I owe an apology to Bodie James. Earlier this year, I killed that man. I killed him for his album. I did. But his feature on this, nah.
At least on this, I'm like, all right.
Listen,
I can see why they signed you. Respect.
Right.
That's pretty much what that is. Like the album, the price of tea in China to you can still be over there. Like, I ain't gotta listen to that. But right here, King, you did something.
Now, okay. Mm-hmm. Standout track to me. Well, so the whole album is fire, right?
Yeah, whole album.
But the one standout track to me is track 9, Frank Murphy. Now this track is like 8 or 9 minutes. Hella people on here.
Yeah.
But the beat though, like the beat is almost mesmerizing to me. Now this is just my opinion. It's almost mesmerizing, like, and it makes me want to continue to listen to it, even though this shit hella long. This shit like Sugar Hill Gang long, like it's long as fuck. Like,
but the version, disco version, like all that
facts, like, but the beat so hard and like I can't remember one. I think Stove God or something. Like I don't know the people on here.
Yeah. But
the shit is it's fire though, and for him to be able to produce a track that's 9 minutes that I want to listen to. Because I don't know if we're gonna get into Big Sean, but he had like
we can talk. Well, we'll talk about it. If you want to talk about it, we talk about it.
Yeah. So yes. So the fact that I was able to listen to this and actually keep going back to it, even though this shit is almost 9 minutes, like that's dope as hell. Like this is a fire album.
Yeah.
Like this is definitely top 5.
We can't skate by Ishka Bibbles. Like that track with Black Thought. I fuck. See, like I said, Black Thought opposite somebody.
Yeah, 100%.
Respect.
And listen, and we gonna get into Benny later, but we're gonna get into Benny's album later. Mm-hmm. But fam, like,
stop playing with Benny.
Like, fam, come on. Like I said this when he put shit out last year. Like,
I'm gonna tell you this. Go listen to at least the Benny feature that's on T.I.'s album. If you don't listen to nothing else on that, just listen to that song.
Okay. Like Benny has been on a run. When I say a run, like he's been sprinting and hasn't like slowed down at all. Like that's crazy.
Let's make this point here. I find it this. Let's talk about Busta Rhymes. Let's just get into Busta Rhymes because it ties to Busta. I'll let you get your shit off with this because I honestly didn't listen to the full album.
All right, so I did listen to the full album multiple times.
Okay.
I am a Busta Rhymes fan.
Mm-hmm.
I thoroughly enjoyed this album. There's maybe one or two songs on this 1 hour and 14-minute album that I didn't like.
Okay.
And can you guess what one of them is? Oh shit, you might not have gotten to it.
I probably did.
Okay, anyway, he samples Poison by Bell Biv DeVoe.
You know what? That's what made me cut the album off.
I hate that.
That's what made me cut the album off. I like that. Sound like Poison. That sounds like 2020 Poison.
I absolutely hate it. I hate it.
Okay, now let me ask you this: is it because you have a disdain for Poison?
No.
Okay.
No. So, of course, when the track came on, I was like, here this motherfucker go. But I'm like, I'm gonna listen to it anyway because I just want to hear. I want to hear how they do it.
Mm-hmm.
The way that they sampled the song was terrible. They took the beginning breakdown, and looped that. That was terrible. And then you got Busta doing his Busta shit over the beat. No, that shit is annoying. Like you cannot. The fact that song is accompanied by all the other songs on this album that I like I don't understand why he put it on there. Like how did that make the cut?
That's not a single. That's not anything. Like
it's not a deep cut. It's not a dope side. It's not any of that shit. Like take that shit off. I'm gonna take that shit off of my version on Apple Music. Like I don't ever want to hear that shit again.
Now you know how you feel about like Busta, like how you felt about T.I. That's how I feel about Busta, right?
Okay.
And it's no disrespect, right?
Okay.
I listened to it. I was just like, I can't do the rah-rah shit right now. I don't know what it was. I couldn't do the voice inflation stuff. I know how Busta raps. But I just thought maybe on this, Busta would have gotten to like a more introspective bag, maybe on some adult contemporary shit. I just think Busta wanted to show people he can still rap. And maybe I could be wrong because I didn't listen to the whole album. I'm just going off the tracks that I listened to. And then I doubled around and listened to the joint with Kendrick. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like, just to see how this. Now that joint fire. Like, I mean, this is the thing. I will never say Busta Rhymes is trash. Okay. This is just not for me. Like this album's not for me. Mm-hmm. And when I think about it, I have never really enjoyed Busta Rhymes album.
Let me ask you. Mm-hmm. So you said you cut it off after the Bell Biv DeVoe track.
Absolutely.
So you haven't heard any other song besides the Kendrick joint.
Yep. I went straight to Kendrick.
This is what I'm telling you.
Okay.
The shit calms down after that.
Okay, see that.
So
and then like when I'm seeing all these like, oh, this is the best album, I was like, Nick,
you gotta continue, bro. You gotta continue. So
okay, like I respect your opinion. I may not listen to all these other niggas on the timeline, but I'm respect your opinion.
So, man, he got
and this is the thing. I never said.
So you didn't hear this joint with Rick Ross? No, bro. Okay, if you don't listen,
I didn't even know Rick Ross was on here.
If you don't listen to another song from this album, listen to that one. Now I'm telling you that because I know you fuck with Ross, and you gonna fuck with the beat, you gonna fuck with Busta verse, and you gonna fuck with Ross verse. I'm telling you because you my guy.
Oh, now, okay.
For me personally,
I still got the album on my phone. I can always go back to it.
Listen to that shit tonight and then take it.
Okay, fair enough.
There's a stretch of like 4 songs where it's just like I can't believe this shit is as good as it is. So and for anybody listening, this is my deep dive because I love this shit. So from track 8, wait, let me make sure I'm right here. No, from track 9 to track 13. Fire songs, like especially Oh No. Now, one thing I love about hip hop artists, like the dope rappers, is that they can change up their flow depending on the type of beat they have. Busta is great for that. I don't mean his speed rap shit. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when he get a dope beat and he like finds different pockets in the song. The song don't go. The name of the song. I'm sorry. It's called Oh No. I don't know where I got Don't Go from. The song, name of the song is Oh No.
Okay.
He displays that beautifully on this song. Like I've replayed that song so many times since this album came out.
Mm-hmm.
That's my shit.
Okay.
So
now, let me ask you this, because I'm off the music. Like, we'll talk about that. But do you think this is like an album of the year contender?
It's interesting you asked me that.
I want you to be honest too. Well, I know you will, but
yeah. So thinking back on albums that have come out in 2020, in my personal top 5, yeah, 100% personal top 5. Now, if we just going off just hip hop shit, I won't say top 5, but I will say top 10.
I can respect that answer. I just don't like people putting elder statesmen. Like, I think when people get into a bag of, I'm happy that my elder statesman put out a great project and saying it's top.
Yeah,
top like the best album this year. Like, listen, fam, we're not gonna disrespect Freddie. We're not gonna disrespect Benny. We're not gonna respect rap. Like, we talk about rappers that are arguably in their prime right now.
And in a pandemic.
Like, look, I like what Nas did with King's Disease, but it's not better than Benny's album. It's not better than Benny's album. It's not better than Freddie's album too. I'm sorry. Like, it's not. Those are 1A, 1B for me right now.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm flopping on them things. But I think I respect it, but I'm not. I like that our elder statesmen can get into them bags, but we're not going to sit here and say that this album is the best album this year because you're happy that this 40-something rapper can still rap.
Yeah.
I think that's where that comes from.
The thing about the difference between Busta's album and let's just say Benny's album, right?
Yeah.
Benny's album is concise. It's well, like, I really hate to say sequence. Like, I don't want to say sequence because I feel like that's like the cop out, but the story from beginning to end from Benny's album is really good. On top of the rapping that he's doing on the album with Busta, I understand.
From my take, from what you just gave me about this album, this is 21 good songs that doesn't have a sequence.
And see, that's where I was going. So the title of the album is Extinction Level Event 2, right?
Yep.
The album itself is supposed to be, I guess, a story of the second coming of the end of the world or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I understand what he was trying to do, but I feel like it didn't translate well. And what it falls to is just a bunch of good songs to me.
He made a 90s album.
Yes. Yeah. Basically. Which it is a sequel to Extinction Level Event 1. So I get why he did what he did with this album, but I don't think it translated as well.
He should have never
named it that. Yeah.
It should have just been a Busta Rhymes album.
Yeah. What did you think about? You probably heard a couple of the Chris Rock interludes. What did you think? What did you think about those?
I mean, Chris Rock just being Chris Rock.
Them shits was unnecessary.
Oh. I mean, Chris Rock is known for doing interludes what? Go ahead.
No, I'm saying, like, I'm not saying what he did was bad. I just don't think it was needed for this album. That's just my thought. And shout out to Rakim on the intro. That's the God MC. So fuck all that. So yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Benny the Butcher. Burden of Proof. 12 songs, 38 minutes. Like, hey, I just told you how we digest rap into
in the streaming era, goddamn.
No, not in the streaming era, like in generations, like the middle child talk.
Gotcha.
That's why I was like, all right.
Listen, man, that
no disrespect. It's just all right.
No, I get it. I 100% get it. But just for me personally, it just it resonated with me more. That's all.
Oh yeah.
That's all. But yeah, Benny the Butcher, man. Burden of Proof.
This album is perfect. Fuck it.
Out the gate.
The album is perfect.
I disagree, but only because of one song, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Okay. Like, the production, the features. Like, I think Benny was rapping.
No, Benny was going off.
And then, like, bro, you actually got a decent Lil Wayne verse in 2020, bro. Like I'm sorry.
Facts.
I am sorry. I am so like.
Let me tell you something about that song, Timeless, bro. So that song, the single actually debuted a week before the album came out.
Mm-hmm.
I literally played that shit at least 10 times a day the week leading up to the album. Like, I swear to God, that song, I feel like that's like one of the most perfect songs to ever like be created. Like, that's a great song. Like you said, we got a decent Lil Wayne verse, and Big Sean came through and killed it. And of course, Beanie, like, and the beat fire. Like, what the fuck, man? Let me ask you this. I asked this on the timeline. I don't know if you saw it. Did you catch the sample of that song? Mm-mm. Do you know Weekend Girl? I think about an SOS band. My Weekend Girl.
Oh yeah.
I think that's the sample of that song.
Okay.
Fire, right? That shit.
Yeah.
Fire.
Oh yeah.
That shit is cold. Oh, it's a fire album, bro.
I'm perfect. Like, and I have no reason to jump out the window and say, anything about Benny Bush's album being perfect. Like, like I don't get excited. Listen. Like I told you, I fuck with T.I. albums heavy. Yeah. I'm not excited about this. I am excited about this. Very excited about that.
I am also excited about this.
But like, you actually got Dom Kennedy really don't do that much, on songs for me personally. But he finds a way to make features work, And on here, I enjoyed it.
That's my one.
The track you
thing I disagree about. This song should have been left off the album. I don't like it. I don't like the beat. I don't like Dom Kennedy's hook. I do not like the song at all. Other than that, this song is perfect. I mean, this album is perfect.
And then like Famous and Legend. Oh my God! Like, look,
I don't feel. Come on,
man. Like the songs where Benny are by himself. Like, I'm fucking with them too. 100%. Usually it's like, the features. No, like, it's a good blend of everything, and it's a short album. Like, I was like, damn, it's like I want more, but this what makes the album great to me is because it stops right at a good point where you fell off.
It doesn't give you any filler, except for the Dom Kennedy joint.
But that's 1 out of 12, though. Like,
no, agreed, 100% agreed. Now, let me ask you this: what's your favorite feature from this album?
Wayne. Like, I mean, well, okay, outside of Wayne, because I think that's understood. But I mean, we're gonna be honest, Freddie.
Yeah, mine too.
Freddie. If you're gonna be honest, it's Freddie.
He had a wild line about the Clippers in that song. Did you catch it?
Yeah, like
you get fucked and sit home early just like the Clippers. Oh my God!
And this album just came. Like, so y'all just finished recording.
Y'all just did this.
Like that. That's pretty much what he's saying. Like, so y'all just finished recording this. Bro. I got you.
Oh my God! Hey man, I'm saying this shit now. As of right now, this is the number one album of the year.
I don't argue.
Like, fam, you can't.
I say Freddie out of respect, because I think they honestly are like, they're peers, right?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
But they're in the same bag creatively, because honestly, can you tell me Freddie or Benny missed?
No.
On projects or features?
Definitely not. Definitely not. Like, it's crazy to me. It's really insane to me that Benny has not had a whack verse yet. Like, I'm talking about his projects and features. Mm-hmm. He was featured on almost every major hip hop project this year.
I think not Freddie. Freddie's spotted.
Yeah.
But
Benny has been every fucking where.
Oh yeah.
Benny was on, like, I don't fuck with Russ like that. I don't know if you know Russ is.
Yeah, I know Russ.
Benny was on Russ shit early this year.
That's why I say it's disrespectful to say that somebody's having a better year or a better album than them. Like, no, that's not it.
Let me say this. If Benny don't win all the awards next year, some shit wrong. Some shit is wrong. Like, Benny giving you everything. He's giving you everything. And has not missed. And has not missed one time. Mm-hmm. There's no blemish on his resume yet. Like this is insane. Like if he continues this another year or two, this has to be one of the greatest runs in hip hop history. It has to be, especially in a pandemic. What the fuck?
Hey, look, man. I think Freddie. I'll make my case for Freddie. I think he's up there with what you're saying. Mm-hmm. I just think Benny probably has more of a backing, if that makes sense.
That makes sense. Yeah, because he on Shady.
Yeah. Okay.
Freddie is independent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. I get what you're saying. He because Benny does have the bigger backing.
Because nigga, we stacking projects, right? You can put them side by side and go like that. But I think more people are recognizable with Benny and what he's been doing in such a short time because Freddie been out here since 2010.
Right?
He's just starting to kind of get he hitting his stride right now, which is great. It's great to see.
Yeah, I hope they put this Benny shit on vinyl. Like I'm starting to collect vinyl of albums that I could play like the whole way through.
Yeah.
Of course, minus the one song. Like I really hope they put this Benny shit on vinyl because I will cop it. I'm copping. Like it's no bullshit.
Okay. So let's try this because I think you wanted to talk about Detroit too with Big Sean.
Well,
did you want to mention it?
I mean, we here now. Like, okay. I'm gonna keep it a bug with everybody. Like, this album is really average. Like, it's average. I think the first maybe 4 songs are like fire, but after that, it drops off completely.
I'm about to say, you give me an average?
Oh, you think it's below that?
Man, look.
I wish I saw Ralph's face.
I listened to this album one time, and that's all I needed. And it's not like, like I listened to Busta Rhymes. Like I couldn't deal with Busta Rhymes. This is just not good music. Like I couldn't take Busta Rhymes rapping like that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like that's different. I think that's voice inflection.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a difference between somebody I know. Like I know Busta can make good music, so maybe let me just skate off on that tangent I was going on. But this right here, I wouldn't say it's trash, but it ain't average.
Close to it.
It's close. It's close to Recycle Bin. Like real good for me. Like I enjoy. I have an affinity. I have an affinity for Nipsey Hussle, especially posthumous stuff. So I gravitate to anything that comes out of the Nipsey camp.
Right.
Because you ain't gonna get no more of that for real.
Right.
But Deep References is a dope track. Like you said, the first 4 or 5 songs, maybe. Yeah. Cool. Down.
After
and again, he had too many features because Detroit is a classic mixtape for Sean. You know what I'm saying? That was like, remember when in 2010 a lot of the guys out of the new school put out album quality mixtapes? You had
100%.
J. Cole, Friday Night Lights. Sean's was Detroit. Like that was his album quality mixtape. So for you to name this Detroit too, I'm like, ooh, you coming with it. You gave me 21, 22 tracks of
straight mid.
Yeah, that.
Are you saying fart?
Man, look, man.
Let me tell y'all, man. Mm-hmm. The Friday Night Cypher, right? Mm-hmm. It's all Detroit artists on this. It didn't work. The beat switches didn't work. The artist that you had on there didn't work. Cash Doll had the second fire verse on that song. Mm-hmm. Can you guess who the first was?
Was it Royce or Eminem?
Royce, 100% Royce.
Oh, okay.
The thing about Eminem
was Eminem on there?
Yes, he was. He was the last. So you didn't even make it to the end. Look.
No, I told you I listened to this album one time. I don't remember it. Like I would assume that you get everybody from
Detroit.
Yeah. Obviously, T Grizzly up. You know what I'm saying? So
Eminem was the last person, and of course he gave you 178 bars. But the shit was not. It wasn't good. Like it wasn't good. Like it just didn't work. I'm sorry. I know Big Sean put a lot into that. And actually I fuck with his whole, enlightenment, going to therapy, getting out of his depression, all that. Like I'm so happy for him. And he did talk about that a lot in the music. The music just wasn't good. Just wasn't good. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
We need you sad and depressed because clearly you're happy.
I don't want to say that. I feel find a way to like,
hey man,
make that type of music while you happy.
We need these vices out here, man. Musicians need these vices. I need my musicians sad, depressed, horny, inconsistent, like all that shit that makes them fucked up individuals. Because that gives you great music.
True. This is true. I just, man, I guess I'm getting more toward the point of artists are actually people.
Oh no, I respect, especially when he was spitting on Deep Reverence. He was talking that shit.
Fact, man. So seriously.
With that being said, like I can relate to that. You know what I'm saying? But
find a way to merge the shit. Fuck, or have a drink or something before you start writing. I don't know. Do something.
Hey man. The only person that probably made the best music after they got sober was like Royce.
Facts. No, Royce been killing shit too.
Alcoholic Royce and sober Royce, two different Royces, man. Even though alcoholic Royce had bars, but sober Royce is very enlightened, man.
Now, let me ask you this. Did you listen to Reason's new album?
Yeah, but I need to go back to it. I don't really remember much from it.
Okay, got you.
It's like I respect Reason enough not to say anything too crazy.
Agreed.
It's like, because I love that first album so much.
Right. Same. Now,
that's probably why I want to go back and listen to it before I say anything else.
Yeah, I've listened to it twice so far.
Mm-hmm.
But I just keep going back to Benny and Westside Gunn. Like,
yeah,
I can't.
And it's like, you don't even know. It's like, do I like this? Am I forcing myself to like it? Like, is the music good? Like, it's like I'm trying to make. It's like I'm giving the younger guys a little bit more respect than people that are tenured vets. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I say this about Busta Rhymes, well, hey, you got 20 albums I can go back and listen to. All right, you know what I'm saying? Like that. With that being said, like, in the new guy, I'm trying to give you a little bit more leeway.
Exactly. Now, I will say the two standout tracks from that album, New Beginnings. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. Sauce with Vince Staples. Vince Staples quietly been killing shit too. Like, he been featured on a few albums this year with some dope verses. And then Flick It Up with Ab-Soul. I'm just so happy to hear Ab-Soul on the song. Like, I'm waiting for an Ab-Soul album, damn it. I haven't heard an album from him since 2016. So I'm waiting on that shit. So yeah, those are my two standout tracks, but I do want to go back and get deeper into the album. So yeah.
Let me ask you this, and I'm gonna ask you this with a straight face.
Okay.
Are you ready for Certified Lover Boy, the top of the year?
It's Drake. Fuck yeah. No.
Damn, I thought you would have caught it. Yeah, it's Drake. But no, let me ask you this, and I guess maybe since we're off off albums, do you have like any like expectations for this last 6 weeks, 7 weeks of the year, or you think like we're pretty much done?
We're going to get a surprise album from either J. Cole or Kendrick. I don't know which one, but I feel like one of them just gonna put some shit out and be like, here, and then it's Christmas. Go, happy Merry Christmas.
I like that. I think we'll get it. Like, I don't know who though. I don't want to put no name out there, but I definitely think it'll be a fourth quarter, like late fourth quarter drop, because clearly we're in the fourth now.
Right. And I say, hey.
Right.
I heard in the background rapping.
Right.
Let me ask you. Mm-hmm. So, is there anybody you want to hear from before the end of the year? Like, who do you want to put out an album before the end of the year?
Personally, I want to hear Ross album. That's just me, though.
Okay.
Ross will put out, some luxurious shit for Christmas, and I can just dream about the shit that he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I personally enjoy Ross albums, even though people may not enjoy certain things. Like, I enjoyed Port of Miami too, even though that wasn't like high on anybody's radar list last year.
Right.
But I enjoyed it, so I think he can put out something that I'll just vibe to.
That's why you need to go listen to the Busta Ross collab.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Me, I just said it. Like, I've been waiting for a new Ab-Soul album for a few years now. So he probably won't drop nothing this year, but I'm hoping, because Reason is the only TDE artist to put out a project this year, if I'm not mistaken. Like, SZA put out a track, but he's the only one to put out an album.
Yeah. TDE probably keeping it close to the tuck and just do all 2021.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. So we'll see. So yeah. Dope, man. It's been hella since we talked about music. This felt good.
No, it did, man. And if you made it this far, please make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, rate, all that great stuff. And please, if you enjoyed this episode, share it with your friends, share it with your people.
100%.
Please don't be a hater and keep us to yourself.
Facts.
Be a blessing.
Listen, we understand that y'all want to keep us in the tuck because y'all like us. We understand that. But we for the people. We for everybody. So share Oversaturated the podcast with your friends and your family. So,
yes. Yeah. But no, that was
that's episode 88.
Episode 88.
Yeah, man. And we out.
Peace.
Peace.